It is common in the white man's culture to send their young to brain doctors, who decide whether a young person has mental disorders. Unlike our people's brain doctors, who are knowledgeable in medicines produced by nature's sun and the ground's soil, the white man's doctors find their knowledge in books. Everything that they believe is true is written in their many books.
Please say something, Sally.
Our culture is not meant to classify people in certain groups, such as the white man's advanced society. The reason why this brain doctor takes notes and writes down the young child's observations
Don't worry, Sally.
is to classify her into a certain group. It is important for them to know where a person belongs. The typical habitat for the white person is in a large area surrounded by city streets called suburbia. Very similar to our tribes, the suburban area is a large mass of land containing many different homes. Each home is made for a family, and some may even contain a married couple's low-life brother who can't get a job and is on unemployment. Sally feels so safe on her front porch in her typical white suburban neighborhood. Her smile and innocence is a trait that her parents will not stand for. It is custom for the mother and father to strike fear in their children in order to keep them safe and secure behind their caged white fences.
Sally, you stay away from boys, you hear me? Boys want nothing more but to rape and beat you. All they think about is how they want to take advantage of you. Don't you trust anyone unless they are nice, well-spoken white, God-fearing boys with high-income receiving parents. And if they aren't any of these, then a life of pain, torment, and agony you will face. And don't you dare put school aside. Remember, without an education of straight A's, you will become nothing in this world. No one will ever have anything to do with a low GPA, good for nothing, without a bachelor's degree. Don't you want to be successful? So remember to read, study, and conform every day.
Don't.
Well, gee, Sally, I just want to hold your hand.
But Mother said I'm not allowed to touch boys until I'm older.
Well, gee, Sally, you're 17 years old, and we've been going steady for 5 weeks. Don't you trust me enough to hold your hand?
But Mother said...
Well, gee, Sally, don't you trust me?
Sure I do.
The young white children at times will find ways to work around the teachings they are brought up by their parents. Sometimes a mother's warning is not enough. This is why the young white people are allowed to watch television, a box with fictional stories that in some way strikes fear in everyone that observes these idiotic stories. This is Sally's best friend Susie, crying in the mirror, not happy with her appearance. Her body type is nothing like the one she sees on television. This self-loathing and insecurity has led Susie to depression. In her mind, she will never be like the fictional woman she watches on television, since she has been manipulated into believing that she is not beautiful.
Sorry, Mommy. I'm sorry, Daddy.
Her will to live has decreased, and she will only have one alternative.
But I don't want to live anymore.
Did you hear what happened to little Susie Thompson?
She nearly lost her life.
I heard she was on the pill.
They say she is a little outgoing.
Thank God Sally isn't like that.
The older white people thrive on the hardship and pains of others. Their own insecurity is only comforted by the shortcomings of others. It is custom for the white beast to kick one of their own kind when they are down.
Now, Sally, see what happens when you become a whore like your friend Susie? You will hate yourself for your slutty behavior and want to take your own life like her. A life of abstinence is the way to be.
The white man's view on sexuality can be a mystery. Most of the white people worship one God. His name is Yahweh. In old ancient white beliefs, the white men mainly believed that the first son and daughter of Yahweh were Adam and Eve. It is believed that Adam and Eve, the first children of Yahweh, and the bearers of all man and woman, were born naked. But due to their own natural instincts of physical desire, their creator, Yahweh, cursed them for their impurities toward sexuality. Hence, for the rest of their lives, being naked would be shameful. They also believe that sexuality is sinful and ugly, that it is disgusting and only the savages would walk around in nakedness. From then on, to be naked and guided by carnal knowledge would be wrong. The cell phone is one of the white man's most depressing inventions. The young, lonely, and depressed Susie checks her phone to see if her boyfriend Bobby called. No missed calls on her phone, and he has not text messaged her in 2 weeks. Bobby is extremely desirable amongst most girls that are Susie's age. Susie will consider suicide every day. The only thing that keeps her going is the man-made medicine created by the best brain doctors in the white civilization. Due to their inability to grow from the sun and soil, they are sold at an expensive price and very easy to get a hold of and very much legal. All it needs is a signature from a certified brain doctor. Her depression is caused by her loneliness and a certain boy. Unlike our people who are taught that
Okay,
women are of
Bobby, what
equal
do you
value of
see?
men, the white man's world is slowly taught to objectify women.
Tits.
And this picture?
Love is not a common feeling embraced by most white males, and due to their upbringing of sexuality as a negative feeling,
Tits.
a young man who is insecure and lonely will allow his obsession
what
with
do you
sex
see?
to be a negative reaction to his insecurities.
Giraffe. With big tits.
Okay.
Not only is the white male taught to treat women of a lesser value,
Can I have that last one?
but it is common for the white male to humiliate the female with his male companion.
Alright, whatever. So we go back to my pad. I start kissing on her, and she look at me. She go, "Hey!" And all of a sudden, I just feel these hands go down. I look at her, and she pulls down my pants, and she just starts just fucking going to the ass. I'm like, this chick is fucking good. I start fucking this chick in the ass. She's like, I'm going out. So she's fucking going to town on me, right? Two chicks are fucking taking each other out. Oh my god! Oh my god! I was waiting for like little fucking bitches to come out and start fucking.
It's okay. Everything is confidential.
I have a small dick. It's like a nub.
The issues that most white people deal with may be thought of as minor compared to other cultures whose countries are raided and bombed on a daily basis. Your typical youth of the white civilization are constantly taught by what they see on television. Their naive thoughts make them victims to the lies they are told. They are taught to have judgmental, racist, and sexist thoughts. In our culture, we are taught to embrace nature's herbal medicines as a means to be one with nature. Our thoughts and knowledge are gained by our sweet healing medicines. In the white civilization, embracing in nature's sweet healing powers is illegal and wrong, since these medicines are thought of in a negative light, just as sexuality. It too can be used in a negative way.